here we go. I've been fiddle farting around with this project for weeks now, and finally got some audio on these tracks, so there you go. I've been getting some help from a friend of mine who I never met from Eastern Europe someplace. His name is Mike. Hey Mike, thanks for all the help. Can't tell you how much it means to me to have help with this. Right now I'm fighting some issues with the rear lights for whatever reason. I have them turned on in the sub-assemblies on the left, or the curbside and the roadside models. So, oh, and also the double knuckle shoot, they call it a double knuckle because of the two knuckles, obviously. So let's just save this, and this will fire up. Come on, don't you? There we go. Alright, and my form went away, so let's see if we can get it back. Didn't pop on another screen. Alright, let's do it this way. There we go. Save and run. Alright, got my form back. And as you can see, clicking on the double knuckle shoot does nothing. Everything else seems to work pretty good, with the exception of the lock options on the floor assembly. That's some code that needs to be straightened out. And the cleaner plate option is not working properly. It worked when I had 5,000 lines of code, but with the pared down version I got from Mike, well, let's just say we're working on it for now. And I added blue to the mix just for the fun of it. And I get an error when I click on this. It's looking for the back of the lights. The lights are an assembly. And the back is the part that actually changes color. So you can change them to blue, yellow. I don't know if you can see it on here real good. Let's get in on it a little bit. White. It's kind of hard to tell. So stock, if there is a dual light configuration stock, the tops are usually red, and then the bottoms are yellow or white. So the bottoms are either turn signals or backup lights or both. LEDs, you can have multiple colors in one light fixture. So anyhow, so let's just play with some of the other options that do work for now. Let's get that up there. Alright, now we can change the length. The length works great. I'm not going to go through all of them. It takes long, and these videos get hideously long when you try and go through all the options to make sure everything works. I've done that off video, and all the lengths work, all the heights work for the side heights. Let's just change it to 60 as a popular side height. There's all kinds of options with this, and the goal is to get this thing so it works with all the options, and then push it up to one of the Autodesk hosted sites. I think it's Configurator 360, and the model goes up there, the forms go up there, and your customers can order their configuration. Obviously from your form here they can select all the options they want. And then let's change the side configuration. Let's go with posted tapered. And for whatever reason, this silly thing goes through a lot of the side options that I've gotten back. And to be fair to Mike, I just gave him the model files for all of this stuff yesterday, and so he hasn't had time to see what's actually going on. He's only been looking at the raw code and tweaking it from there, so I'm amazed at how much stuff works here. Now you can see some of the constraints are off. I need to tweak some of the constraints on the gates, but I'll show you. This is a tapered side. Oh, come on. And okay, there's the tapered side, and obviously I need to get after the constraints on the tailgate, which that's not a big deal at this point. Let's do something. Let's go with posted. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, it's going to give me an error on that one, so we're not going to do that one. I think I may have just junked the code. Alright, well, anyhow, you guys kind of get the idea what's going on here. Still working on the reset. When I had the 5,000 plus lines of code version of this rule that's driving this whole model, the reset worked great. Now that I'm using Mike's code, I have to put all that stuff back into it. Let's just see if these options will work. Ah, now the lights went away too. That's no problem. Oh, that's what's throwing the error. See, it's looking for this, the back, which is the part that has the colors in it. So do that. I wonder if this will let me go to smooth side. Oh no, there's the high lift. Now the high lift is going to work. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Anyhow, well, you guys kind of get the idea of what I'm trying to accomplish here. I don't know if this is, you know, would be considered ambitious for Ilogic programming. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Will it go together? Yeah, I'm not a fan of tapered sides. I don't know why the customers order them, but we aim to please. So let's go with a smooth straight. There. And we'll do that option, and then I'll wrap this video up. I'm sure by now you guys have gotten the idea what I'm trying to do here. Leave a comment if you want, subscribe if you want. I'm going to be putting more of these videos out now that I've got the ability to put audio on them, and it's only because I'm working from home. You can go back to the Autodesk website to see the screencast. You can get the details on my personal information. If you want to check me out on GrabCAD, I'm also on GrabCAD. Unfortunately, with GrabCAD, you can't do the whole posting video tutorials up there. And this, at this point, this isn't really a tutorial. This is just showing you what this can do. I'm not getting into any of the coding or anything like that, just driving the model, showing you what's possible. Ooh, see, now it's gone through all the other iterations before it settles down on what I've selected. So I'll change the trailer width from 102 to 96, and let's go with the side lock. You'll see those pop in there, and it goes through all the tailgate options again. I don't know why it's doing that. Mike, we have some work to do. Just kidding, this is my project, not yours. Alright, now I don't know why that tailgate stayed at 102 again. I thought I had all that sorted out, but alright, one more thing that's kind of cool, and I'll let you guys go. Liners. This is an option that some customers order. It helps the load to exit the trailer better. It's very similar material to the guides on your snowmobile that help reduce friction. Same material, but I think it's, well, the stuff we put in our trailers is typically black, and it doesn't really make sense to offer color options there. So it's for fun. Let's just try the reset thing and see what happens. It's probably gonna puke, but or not. Nah. Yep, it puked. Give it another quick try here. Also working on doing a PIP thing in the screen with my webcam. The only problem, the thing I really don't like about this is done with Screencast, which is Autodesk's product, which makes sense because it works with all their products. But excuse me. I want to get something that's a little better grade. I got a 4K monitor here, and the Screencast software only allows 720, which is kind of disappointing. I don't know how this is going to turn up on YouTube. I guess I'll see it when I post it up there. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing. Any comments or whatever, feel free. I got a thick skin, I can take it. Yell at me, scream at me, hate it, I don't care. Anyhow, it's Good Friday, 9 o'clock at night. Wishing all you guys a happy Easter. God bless.